Landings Association General Manager Karl Stevens here with Public Works Director Sean Burgess. And Sean, a lot of work has been going on lately with the main gate paving, and this gave us a good opportunity to look at our traffic pattern. I know we just recently had our traffic study done, and it indicated this Landingsway north, south, Tidewater corridor has some safety challenges, so we're trying to address that. So what are we doing?
Yeah, so what we're doing right now, we just finished most of the incoming paving. We're starting to restripe the incoming lanes, outgoing lanes for the main gate. We're also working now on doing a little bit of corrective lane modifications here as you're coming into the community, both heading southbound and northbound. One of the things that was identified that really needed to be addressed is really as you start to merge into Landingsway, to have an actual turn lane versus the merging that's occurring. Most people, if you're going from south to north, will realize that to go around that gate and come back down, you're merging 5 times. So Moffatt Nichol, we've been working with their engineers, getting some additional traffic studies completed and some modeling done to really try to enhance and improve this area. To make it a little bit safer, 1, controlling speed, and then 2, to reduce some of those conflicting traffic patterns that we had previously. I can say this is a gate intersection that was never replicated anywhere else in the country, so it's very unique, and so we're trying to find a way to really kind of make it better.
And we've had the two-way traffic now going while the main gate's been closed on Landingsway north and south, and the engineers say that's made that safer, so that's a key.
Right.
Speed you talked about too. I'm a little anxious about one of the changes though, because as you come into Landingsway south, instead of merging with a yield, that's now going to be a stop. And then also coming, if you're going north, that's going to be a stop instead of merging. So a little anxious about what that might do to the traffic.
Yeah, and that's what we've gone through with Moffatt Nichol and did some modeling with the traffic study to really see how that interacts. At peak times, you'll have a little bit of traffic that will start to back up here, which is less than 10% of the time. And it's mostly going to be at the stop sign down here. But really the only way to test this out and to really understand how it all intertwines is to go through, open the gates up. We're going to have a police officer here on site during that to really kind of watch and see how everything's interacting. We're going to have the engineers back out on site to see how it interacts as we go. And again, might be a little bit slower, overall a safer intersection. But you're going to be a little bit slower at a peak time, less than 10% of the time is what the modeling is showing. And so we're hoping that once we open it up, that the modeling lines up with the overall, and we can have a safer and better transfer of traffic in this area.
And we can always make adjustments if it doesn't work how we hope.
Absolutely.
And then finally, lots and lots of signage and some flashing stop signs so people get used to this change.
Yeah, so we're going to be actually working on doing a lot of signage in here. There'll be some electric signboards saying just new traffic pattern. And obviously as you come through a new intersection, any kind of pattern or change in traffic, just be very aware of your surroundings. Go through it a couple times, get comfortable. Overall, again, I hope at the end of the day we have a safer intersection and we have a better connectivity within the community here with the two-way on Landingsway.
All right, thank you. We're going to see how it goes.